Should you sell your home? And if you sell your home, is now the time to sell? This video is going to cover exactly that and actually some of the reasons why maybe you should consider not selling your home. I make a lot of videos on this channel, so if you want more information about the process of selling your home, then binge watch my videos. I am here for it because overall there's a lot of education around home buying and even investing, but not as much on selling your home. So I'm here to do just that. First, I want to get started on maybe some reasons why it is a bad idea to sell your home. Maybe why you should not sell. Starting with number one, the middle class is disappearing right before our eyes. I'm not trying to be too conspiracy minded right now, but it's right. The data is right in front of our eyes. The middle class is disappearing. Huge companies are just swooping up and buying all these single family homes. They're no longer in the commercial space. They're no longer just buying laundromats and shopping malls and big apartment buildings. They're now going into single family residences like mom and pop, that this is like our territory. A lot of investors are now throwing billions into purchasing residential real estate, driving the prices high, and whether or not they decide to flip it and sell it, they're selling it at a premium. But a lot of what we're seeing right now is they are flipping it, even if they even put any money into it. But those houses that they're buying, a lot of them are going to be forever rentals. They will never again hit the market. I'm really not much of a scarcity mindseted person. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I really don't have like a scarcity type mindset, but in this case, land is scarce. There's only so much of it. So if you have property is typically always appreciating. Since you go back in time and look up any single 10-year period since we have traced property values in America, choose any 10-year period, property prices and home values have always gone up. So if you're underwater or even if you purchase too high, give it some time and you will come out ahead. I say this because I want to take care of your equity. I want to help you build your net worth. So if you don't have to sell, then maybe don't sell. I am an investor and I purposely buy and hold. I plan to never sell anything. And I always tell my clients the same thing. Have you thought about renting it out? Would it cash flow? Do you want to be a landlord? It's very different if you have no intention of being a landlord. If you know that, even if you were to hire out a property management company, if you're like, you know what, I want to get rid of this property, then hey, I hear that too. Maybe you'd rather just invest in the stock market, whatever else you want to do. I get it. I just wanted to warn you that a lot of investors that I talk to and just regular home buyers and homeowners, whenever they do sell, they end up regretting every single time they sold. And usually that's because they'll look back on, a website later on and realize the property value has gone up significantly and they sold when it was, worth 300 or 500,000 and now it's worth 700, 800. Whatever. Which leads me to my second point, which is if you are timing the market, if you are considering selling because of what you think you might get, that is maybe not the right reason to sell either. You never know what the market is going to do. So if you only plan on selling now because you're trying to time the market and get the most before the home values go down, before there's a crash, there's not going to be a crash, then I ask that you reconsider if that's the only reason that you want to sell. I would suggest no. Anytime you try to time the market, the odds are not in your favor. So now, when should you sell your property? One, if you want to move because of a actual reason, not just like trying to time the market. Say you have another baby on the way. Say your kids just went to college and now you're in a house that's really just too big than what you want. Upsizing or downsizing, whatever it is, if it's a reason because of your family, a job relocation, perhaps a divorce, then yes, at that point, it would be worth selling. You get my permission to sell in that case. But overall, if you're looking to sell just because you want some access to funds or liquid capital to then do something else with it, maybe just take out a HELOC or a second mortgage. As long as that money that you're taking out of the property, don't use it to get into bad debt. Don't use it to pay off a credit card. If you're using it to pay off credit cards, stop using credit cards. But anyway, this is not financial advice. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I'm not any of that. You're on YouTube, for Pete's sake. At this point, you're probably even wondering, who the heck are you? My name is Ali Garced. I am Ali the agent on all social media. I am a licensed realtor. I have real estate partners all over the country because we're an eXp Realty, which is one brokerage worldwide. I have a military background where I served 10 years active duty in the Air Force, where I was a federal agent and a special agent for the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. I left active duty as a major. I invested along the way. Again, I never sold anything. And since then, I have been a full-time real estate agent, and I love what I do. I love talking to people. I love answering their questions. If you are looking to sell your house, my real estate partners might be able to help. So depending on what city, what state you're located in, I can connect you to 2 to 3 agents, and you can see which one is the best for you. If you decided that after watching this video, it is the time to sell for you. I am top 1.5% of all of eXp brokerage, which is, as of this time, almost 90,000 agents. And I help sellers just like you. So if you have any questions, if you want to book a one-on-one call, no matter where in the country you're at, feel free to do so. Feel free to shoot me a text in case you want those 2 to 3 agents that you'd like me to connect you to. And if you would like a little bit more information about how to sell your home, what type of questions to ask a real estate agent, how much money can you keep after you sell, what are all the costs, the fees, etc., I am here for it. I just want to make sure that you are connected to a good agent, because I'm looking around on like the market here, the MLS, and sometimes I am in shock with the amount of bad marketing, bad photos, bad presentation that some listing agents have. So I don't want you to be put in that position. So if you're looking to sell, book a call using the link below, answer the questions. I'll see you on the Zoom call, and we'll talk about your next steps.